Doo-doo, bum, ba-doo-doo, bum, ba-da-doo, bum. All right, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Patreon stream on May 10th, 2025. So, first of all, yeah, sorry for missing this week's Patreon stream. This is the makeup stream, basically. Pretty much long and short of it, it's like having 3 main streams on the main channel and then also a Patreon stream not only was too much, but also hard to fit in. Because I like symmetry, and obviously, like, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the Patreon stream being in a weird spot was always kind of tricky. So, yeah. We're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone in that we are going to stream on Wednesdays. I'm going to dial back the main channel's streams to Mondays and Fridays, and that means we can do the Patreon streams Wednesdays. So, sorry for all the, you know, shifting things around constantly. But yeah, moving forward, the Patreon streams will be Wednesday at the normal time, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern. That goes for the main channel as well. 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time for the main channel streams. So yeah, so this is making up this week's stream, just basically because I planned to go live on Thursday, but I just couldn't. There was like things out of my control, and I was not able to go live. So this will make up this week's stream. And then moving forward, the Patreon streams here for Baldur's Gate 3 will be on Wednesday. Cool? Cool. So yeah, we'll jump into BG3, which obviously is a great game. Also, we have the rare Greyjoy sighting here, by the way. Usually Greyjoy is not in the cat bed. What's up, Sanugi? What's up, Puchiha? Welcome in. Any lurkers out there?
Wait, Greyjoy stole her bed.
Yep, Greyjoy's in the bed. Okay, let me just record my calories real quick. A big caloric day here. Shoot, I think that's how many calories. I just forgot the count. Hopefully that's correct. All right. So welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing as, of course, Mr. Fear here, who is a warlock under the Eldritch subclass. Warlock subclasses kind of feel weird to me. I feel like they don't have as much representation as kind of like other subclasses, but Mephistopheles, Tiefling, and the Great Old One, and also Pact of the Chain. So yeah, I get confused, because it's like Warlock is the class, Pact of the Chain is what? I guess that's just like a Warlock feature. Because Sorcerers, as I'm learning now, are kind of crazy. They get a lot of crazy stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, Mephistopheles is our sub-race. Tiefling is our race. Great Old One, I guess, is our subclass. I'm forgetting what the subclass is, whether it's Pact of the Chain is not the subclass. Or maybe it is. Can't remember. Anyways, we are doing Act 2, and we are basically, yeah, doing the Gauntlet of Shar. Why do I... Is this where we ended? I guess it was. Let's take a look at our journal, just make sure we're prescient with everything that's going on. So, infiltrate Moonrise Towers to defeat, of course, Ketheric Thorm. Oh, that's right, we gotta find Balthazar. Yeah, who we already found. That was in the Wait. Why are we here? No. That's right. The mausoleum leads into the Gauntlet of Shar. Forgot about that. So yeah, we need to, Ketheric Thorm's disciple wants us to go through the Gauntlet of Shar and help out Balthazar, which is the disembodied head. And then, yeah, we're gonna find something here that will make Ketheric able to be killed, basically. Find a cure, which, yeah, that'll just happen over time, I'm sure. I think all that stuff's pretty standard. Baldur's Gate, free the artist. Yeah, that stuff's in Baldur's Gate, which is in Act 3. I know that already. Night Sog, the Grand Duke. I don't know where the Grand Duke is. I'm not sure if he's in the Temple of Shar or what. I don't know where this guy is. And then speak to the tieflings. It's weird that it says to do this too, because I thought we did this, but it's still saying to talk to the tieflings, so I'm not sure if we missed one. And then apparently there's a, old enemy of Raphael, the demon here as well. Lift the shadow curse by killing Ketheric. Find Zevlor, which I'm interested to do too. Yo, you can't do that. That's illegal. Can't walk on the desk. Mole, which I don't know where Mole is either. I'm assuming we'll find some of these people. And then obviously Shadowheart is going to be important too, because Shadowheart is all about Shar, so this is going to be a big moment for her. So we should probably talk to her to start here.
The Gauntlet of Shar. I can't believe it. I can't. Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so yeah, she's all about Shar, so this is a big moment for her. This is the place where you can become a Dark Justiciar. I think we already talked to her about this stuff. This is the place where you can become a Dark Justiciar. Your dream might soon be realized.
I know. I can scarcely believe it's real. But I saw it with my own eyes. Felt the polished stone walls raised in Lady Shar's honor. Normally, it would not be for me to pursue becoming a Dark Justiciar without a superior's command. But this is different. My lady wanted me to find this place. I know it.
Cool. What did you think of it? What did you think of what?
What did you think of it?
Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shar is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor.
Okay, she's talking about where we are now, which is why I'm confused. Need it even be said that you want to undertake? I mean, obviously.
Tell me what you know of the place.
The Gauntlet of Shar is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shar that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single saloon knight. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
I see. Oh my god, okay.
So it seems Ketheric Thorm did all he did for his daughter Isabel. Almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bedsheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though, some may not call that living.
Yeah, I don't think he's living. I think he's quite undead. Okay. Cool beans. It's going well, Sanugi. Appreciate it, Puchiha. Alrighty, so let's see here. So yeah, I guess my memories of like the last stream are kind of mixed up. I don't know why. Because we like dropped all of these sconces, braziers. You can't walk on the. What's with you guys walking on the desk? Illegal. Can't do that. We dropped all the braziers, and then, yeah, there was like a thing about raining over here, some sort of motif with like maybe a little puzzle hint, and then I think did we go down there as well? That looks like a dead end. Hi, Yen. Gauntlet of Shar. So let's go this way first, because it almost seems like this way would be optional. So let's head down here and see what we may or may not find. We also went through all these little sub-rooms, like we pulled levers so that it dropped the braziers so that we could shut off the lights, which I'm assuming does something, because I'm pretty sure there was something about shutting off the lights. I guess this was the plaque.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about. The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves. It almost sounds like the answer to some sort of puzzle, but I'm not really sure. And then what was over here to the left? Was that the entrance, maybe? Yeah, this must be the entrance then. So then what's this way, I guess, is what I'm thinking of. That definitely looks like the entrance. remember it's weird because this gauntlet seems very large, but at the same time, there's like lots of things before you even get to the gauntlet proper. So it's a little tricky to figure out. Okay, so if we walk up here, it's another dead end, which is good. It's a plaque.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen. Yeah, it sounds like puzzle hints or something, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the case, but we'll figure it out in our own time and place. And it looks like there's some sort of like path up this way, up these mushrooms too, some sort of secretive path. So I guess we'll take this route. Whoa, where the hell is this? This is going back to the Underdark? What? I don't even know how he fell there. I didn't, like... I don't even know what's how did he fall? I didn't even, like, you can't fall off of ledges in this game. What the hell? Iggy. Just a casual 29 falling damage there for some reason. Epic. Yeah, I felt like right off of this for some reason. I'm pretty sure that's not what's supposed to happen given the game parameters, but okay. Let's see. Let's use Potion of Healing. We should have a decent Potion of Healing here. Potion of Greater Healing. I guess. Then we should have a... Is that really the only Potion of Greater Healing that we have? Potion of Healing. I feel like I'm like, how do we have that little potions? We've been picking up potions this entire playthrough.
I smell a trap.
Whoa, what is that? Ooh. Cloaker? Whoa, look at this guy. Aberration, which we have something with that for Lae'zel, I do believe. AC is 14. Level 8 cloak, resembling dark leathery cloaks. These aberrations lurk in caves, waiting to slay lone or injured prey, stumbling through the darkness. Ambushing. Affected entity will attack as soon as its enemies are within reach. It can only be spotted with a successful perception check, which we did do. It's got light sensitivity as well. So we probably could do like a sneak attack on that bad boy, right? If we all like stealth and then do... I guess if we go to turn-based mode, maybe that's the way to do it. But this should be high ground hiding too dark, which is surprising. So I'm just gonna attack it here. Fear cast Eldritch Blast. They rolled a 19, but we can use Luck of the Far Realms, which then crits. And then also, I think that triggers something else too, so sure. Okay. Huh?
Can't risk being an open view.
It just, like, healed back up to full. Excuse me? What? Why did... Okay, this is weird. Like, it should... I guess because it's cloaked, it's acting bizarre, and we can't even kill it because it, like, heals.
Let's get down now.
Yeah, that's really lame. I think it's because it's healing, or because it's cloaking or whatever. We can't, like, sneak attack kill it. Okay. Not a fan of that, so... Yeah, now we, like, pushed it too far away, basically. I mean, I'm not too worried about, like, being able to defeat it in a one-on-one battle, pretty much. Alright, so let's all go down here. Let's all go down, down to the bottom of the pit. Come on down, everybody. We got to get to here. Come on down, everybody. Come on down the big old crag. We're gonna kill these monsters. We're gonna do it fast. Dragon egg mushroom. I have no idea, like, what this place is. It's almost like the Underdark, but it's, like, specifically up against the Temple of Shard. Double oak doors.
Right tool will do the trick.
Okay, let's lockpick it. And that bone, get a big old 19. Open the door up. What do we got? Something mighty frightening. Whoa. Something in the other room. Okay, so we got like a big old like kitchen here where they're doing a bunch of stuff with mushrooms. Cleaver, plate, dragon egg mushroom, blush cap mushroom, acorn truffle. All right, let's just see what all this stuff is. Water pump. Let's use that. Okay, it sounds like it did something, but I don't know what. Acorn truffle, blush cap mushy, dragon egg mushy, burlap seki. Do 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 ba da 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 ba da do ba beep boom ba da 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 ba da do ba 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 boo. Okay, what's on the table here? Bunch of plates, forks, mushroom soup, which is what? 5 camp supplies. So we'll take these. Like I said, I really wish you could like just translate these over to camp so you can just store all that stuff, but unfortunately we got to take it into our inventory. White mushroom. Alright, nothing else on the table except for those like gigantic mushrooms, which I'm assuming I can't interact with. Looks like not. Okay, wooden crate. Nothing. What? No. Wooden crate. Take all. Melting furnace. So it seems like that did increase the potency. Now, there's stuff in here, but they're not evil, it looks like. What the hell? Okay, so it's some sort of like rat squad.
Quiet.
All right, everybody get out of hiding. Thank you. What's going on with this? Rat!
Unworthy of dark cloak. Unworthy of dark fur. Unworthy.
That's a mean old rat. Wonder what's bothering it.
Why are we... Oh, we're not Karlak. I was gonna say, why are we Karlak? Animal handling, study the rat's behavior, consider the rat's tone and choice of words. Yeah, let's do that. Forbidden knowledge. DC of 14, which is pretty rough. That'll do it. Dirty 20.
The rat isn't merely territorial, it's proud. This place means a great deal to it.
It's proud.
It seems like this place is important to you. Why?
We've always been here. It's ours. We watch over it. You do not belong.
That sounded like a threat. I like threats.
Leave. Away. My nest. My dark.
Well, it's a free country.
Even the
So-
rats have the good sense to pay homage to Lady Shah.
Right. Okay, let's keep track of these rats we're talking to. So we got the middle one. Let's do the left two.
This is the path of heroes. Your feet sully it.
Where are... Like, man, this place is so massive. Study the rat's behavior. Sure. Oof. That ain't gonna do it. Failure. Inspiration for this. I mean... Study the rat's behavior. I don't think I care enough.
You failed to glean anything. It's just a rat.
Right.
Back off, or I'll be scraping your guts off my heel in a moment.
Try it. Lot more guts than you'd expect. A lot more.
Fair enough. I just want to talk to you guys. Hold on. Bum, bum.
2 legs, too familiar.
2 legs too familiar. Okay, bye. What? Yeah. So cute. Okay, but don't claw me when I move my hand away. That's very rude. What up?
Join an army, became an army. Leave!
Join an army, became an army, leave.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
Okay. Not very welcoming. What's up, Ghost Ninja? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Altar to Shar, which we can use. Okay, sure.
A place of offering to the Dark Lady. May she embrace the entire world.
Religion, pray at the altar? Wait, why does she look like a rat? She almost has a rat face. I don't think that's been portrayed like that before. Pray at the altar. Okay. Why not? A lot of 14 DCs without many bonuses here. Nat 1 ain't gonna do it. Let's try that again. That'll do it.
A pleasurable shiver runs down your spine. You feel as if you've unburdened a troubling thought and forgotten it forever.
Thea received a condition, Night Singer's Favor. What by chance is that? Night Singer's Favor. Affected entity is resistant to necrotic damage until your next long rest. Which honestly is not as good as I was hoping for, because we'll probably have to long rest somewhat soon here, honestly. Because we have used a lot of stuff, but I'll take it. Plaque.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds. Lady Shah needs her warriors strong and ready.
But what it like? Are we in the gauntlet? Like, we kind of found a secret kind of path, you know? Justiciar helmet and an abandoned journal. Constitution saving throws +1. Meh. Abandoned journal. The handwriting is a hasty, lopsided scrawl. About the pages are blots of ink and what may be smudges of dried blood. Lady Shar continues to preserve me, though escape is impossible. The beast still prowls our halls, though the sounds of battle no longer reach my ears. I fear all my brothers and sisters have fallen in defense of the Night Singer's sacred gauntlet, but I shall wait. The beast will not linger for long, surely. A shorter entry, the handwriting even more skewed and erratic. The beast still remains. Why does it not just leave, and why does it sing? The food is gone. I must preserve my strength. The final entry is barely legible. Mistress, embrace me, please. And they've got a key. A small iron key. Yeah, it sounds like that beast that Raphael wants us to hunt, basically. So, I don't know what that is, but it's interesting that it sings. Gold and a scroll of Phantasmal Killer, which is 4 to 40 damage. Whoa, what? This thing is insane. Wow. Against something with low wisdom, basically. Mystic Thurible. Hinge? Oh, for the brazier, I see. Oof. How's your weekend going so far? Did you enjoy your kickball game? Weekend's going great. Yeah, it's been a really fun weekend. Yeah, kickball game was fun. Our team tends to lose pretty badly. I don't think our team is very kind of coordinated, and that usually is how it goes every season, which is fine. You know, I've just kind of learned to play for fun, and it's a lot of fun. I love getting plays. I played shortstop, so was able to get a lot more plays, because up until now I've been playing like outfield. This season, I don't typically play outfield. But this season, our coach put me on outfield, which I don't like, because if it doesn't go to you, it's just like you're just standing there for half the game. But I played short this time, and then I was able to make like a lot of plays. It was a lot more fun. So I had a lot of fun, and then after that, I met some friends for like adult hide and seek, which was way more fun than it sounds. And then we went to a bar and played some volleyball, because they had like a bunch of volleyball courts. That was a ton of fun. And then today was Dungeons & Dragons, which also was a ton of fun. And then tomorrow we're probably going to go on like a big old hike or something. So all in all, so far a fantastic weekend, I would say. Reconstituted Marksman.
Head inside. Now!
Where am I? Like, I don't even know what... Like, I thought this was a secret passage. What is this place? Okay, so that was this guy, right? Yeah. What is this? Rows of books. Nothing. Ba-ba-ba. Good to hear. Yeah, it was a good time. Okay, so there's a bunch of zombie dudes.
Enough, Dordlin. Come to my inner chambers.
Huh? Okay. I don't really know what's happening here. This is weird. Where are we? Like, this place is oh, okay. So this links up over here, and then the gauntlet is here. I was gonna say, like, this is just like a whole nother adventure once we already got to... Oh.
Hurry inside, or your racket is liable to. Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows. It's already too late.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a similar fight to the last one. Basically, these, like, justiciars. I mean, it seems pretty easy because you just take out these umbral tremors, and then I'm assuming they just keep spawning over and over. But they have resistance to everything except for radiant, which they take more damage from radiant. So, I think we will rage. Blibbit, 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 blibbit. And then if we just normal attack, it's a 100% chance to hit, but it does have resistance, I do believe. However, Karlach takes it out in one hit. Good job, Karlach. Justiciar Avenger, who has the mark of putrefaction. Marked by the dead, affected entity is vulnerable to necrotic damage or loses its necrotic resistance, which is what we have on Fear. Okay, and we can run over there and still hit it. Wow. Reckless attack, 96% chance to hit. Karlach has so much freaking movement, it's crazy. Reconstituted marksman. These guys work for us for some reason. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Alright, so let's get as far over here as we can, and then we're going to go invisible. End our turn. Lae'zel. We can Misty Step with Lae'zel, can't we? But she might have used it already. Well, we can bonus action Hunter's Mark and then maybe just ranged attack. So let's try that. Hunter's Mark on this guy. Target cannot be an inanimate object. Okay, so we'll Hunter's Mark of this guy. And then we'll do a ranged attack. 30% chance with disadvantage because it's too dark. Okay, 100% chance to hit this though, so let's do that. It's for 3. It's for 4.
Need to act fast.
Ba 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 ba. Huh? Move. What are you doing? Move. Okay, guiding bolt probably here. I would bet guiding bolt. Let's go with a spell slot 1. 65% chance to hit. Misses. Enter Mr. Fear. Let's try to get this little portal closed off over here. Ba 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 ba. Beautiful. I don't think they have resistance to force. So Eldritch Blast is good there. Whoa. Yeah, keep summoning him. That's what I thought. Okay, Karlak. We're just gonna go for this thing here. Kill it in one hit, and then Karlak has crazy movement, so if I can get, like, this way... Didn't even see that guy. Whoops. Come over here, and then attack this. Beautiful. And then we'll move... yeah, we'll threaten this guy. I guess we'll do a Frenzied Strike. Actually, can I pick him up? Enraged Throw. 81% chance. How is it 81% chance with disadvantage? That seems crazy. Path is interrupted. Oh, come on. Let me throw him at that thing. That'd be so fun. Can I throw him at his friend? Looks like it. Okay, let's do it. Whoa, God. 22 plus 7 plus 1 damage just for a throw? Crazy. That enraged throw is so strong. Reconstituted Marksman. Okay, the Conjured Imp. Whoa. I didn't even realize there was one of these things over here. Okay, we have advantage here, so let's just go for a hit. 3 damage. We'll go for a Sting. 3 damage, immune to poison damage, though. And the turn, we've got Lae'zel. Let's go ahead and slash at this thing. No. I always do that. Okay, cool. So that's dead. Let's walk back over here. Enter. Shadow Alt. How big is Guiding Bolt? Yeah, so I think if we walk over this way,
Keep going.
we then can hopefully Guiding Bolt spell slot 1, 100% chance to hit. Beautiful. Okay, and turn. We're Mr. Fear. Oh, these things are spawning every turn? I did not realize those things kept spawning. Okay, that makes things a little bit more difficult. Reconstituted Duelist. This guy's prone, so we should get advantage. Okay, they're doing terribly. Hits for 5. We are Karlak. Now, yeah, these things keep spawning. Well, that's not good. Why are these things spawning? I mean, we can... Jesus Christ, there's so many of these now. Is there like a special guy or something? Like, why are they... I don't know if we have to literally just keep defeating them until they stop. Not enough resources action. I mean, Karlak's doing it like one hit, basically. Okay. Misses the dude. Dashes. We're now the imp. Let's fly over here again and we'll go invisible. Lae'zel. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be fighting these guys or the things. Not enough movement. Really? You're gonna be like right there? Alright, just do a ranged attack then. Can you like freaking jump maybe then? Over to this guy? There you go. Okay. Go for a main hand attack. 80% chance to hit. Down he goes. Good. We just got like one more portal, but I don't know if they're going to keep spawning. So run over this way. Ranged attack on this. Can you do it? Not enough movement. Alright, enter.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart. Shadowheart might be able to finish this. She should be able to with a Guiding Bolt. Cool. Whoa!
Your daughter, come close.
the hell is that? Ghoul medic? What is this guy?
Where's that
Flesh?
bloody embalming fluid?
Balthazar. Oh. Holy crap, look at this guy. Whoa, he can't even fit in the thing.
I need to keep sharp.
Bring me a femur bone.
Okay, so here's
A good one,
Balthazar.
not the one with the marrow pox.
I thought Balthazar was the disembodied head, but no, this is Balthazar here. And he looks really cool. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to find these things down here. Let's go over this way. Where the hell did we come in from? Yeah, this layout is so confusing to me because, like, we came in from here, and then we walked over here, and there's, like, the Gauntlet of Shar here, so it was like, okay, this is where all the main stuff is, but then we found this little side passage, and now... Wait, we didn't even do that one Shrieker thing, too. Shoot. And then there's all this over here now. Okay. So, yeah, we came in from back this way, right? Which I actually want to go and finish before we do all that, because we never killed that bat creature. Bum 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 ba ba boom ba ba da ba doom ba boo. Yeah ba boo. Did we just walk into that door? Yeah, we never went this way. Dragon egg mushy. I mean, like, I see this stupid bat. Yeah, I see you. Phantasms. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? So this little cloaker summoned 3 phantasms, which are what? Aberrations, which we have with Lae'zel. We're gonna have to see what she can do. Ethereal. Can't be shoved, thrown, or used as an improvised weapon. Opportunity attacks against you have disadvantage. Interesting. So we gotta do some big boy stuff with Thir here. Slow telekinesis. It's a 5th spell slot. Throw a creature or object with your mind. Oh yeah, because that's a psionic ability. Maybe we should just go Hunger of Hadar. So we'll hit him there. We'll hit both of them there. We'll also hit that chest too, which hopefully doesn't cause any bad habit. Okay, and then I think a potion of speed here as well is in order. And then we're going to go for an Eldritch Blast. 81% chance with disadvantage. Target is too close. 90% chance. And then this guy has a 90% chance. So, let's go for let's go for this guy. A miss and a 14. Now, can I move and not get opportunity attacked? Looks
Best be on my
like
way.
it. Okay, so we'll go here.
This is
Enter.
gonna feel good.
Car Lab, Great Frenzy. We are going to Reckless Attack, which somehow misses with a 96% chance to hit. We're going to Main Hand Attack. 17 plus 3 plus 3. We're going to enter Lae'zel. So she's got the aberration thing. Where is that? Ancient Grudges. Touch your amulet to subsume a sliver of the knowledge of the gift. You gain advantage on attack rolls against aberrations. Definitely want to do that. And the main hand attack, 96% chance of that. Okay. Main hand attack. What? 1 HP? Okay. Main hand attack. Cool. Down goes that. Ba 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 ba. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Okay, 3 damage there. And turn. Shadow Heart.
Got to move.
Do we have that giant beam of light thing? We sure do. Sunbeam. Hell yeah. Let's try that. A beam of brilliant light sears and blinds all creatures in its path. So if we go like this, it will hit this guy. This guy's at 105 HP. So unfortunately, I can't hit both of them. Screw it. Enjoy the sun, bitch. 24 radiant damage and blinded. Ba-ba-ba. And I'm going to go with Mass Healing Word spell slot 4. Let's do that. Beautiful. End turn. 11 damage from the coal. Uses fly. Okay. Gets frightened, I think, on Karlak. Everybody gets the saves for that moan. Frightened. This guy takes 6 cold damage. Flies through it. Fortunately, fly. Breaking through the... Ooh! What was that? Oh, that's Lae'zel. I was like... What? Yeah, I was like, how can Karlak use that? But no, that was Lae'zel. Okay, everyone's getting the save, so that's fine. This guy's at 28 HP, so let's go for Reckless Attack. And then Main Hand Attack. Down it goes. This guy's lower, right? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and turn, we are Thier. Let's get up here.
At the ready.
Ba, 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 ba. Eldritch Blast, 75% chance. Can also knock him back into the Hunger of Hadar. Which does do that, and we can do it again. Oh, epic. So yeah, killing the main guy. Kill the other ones. Okay, cool. Epic, epic, epic. What are they getting? The hell was that? Like, what even? Okay, I just got like stuck there, but that doesn't even make sense. How would I get stuck when it's not? I don't know. Anyways. All right, what do we got here? Gilded chest with gold and amethyst. Arrow of Salving. Send that to Lae'zel. Arrow of Ilmater. Send that to Lae'zel. Skeleton with nothing. Cloaker with nothing. Okay. Cool beans. Bum, ba, ba. What's up, Spirit? Welcome in. Ba, 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 ba. What's up, Purif? Welcome in. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's, you know, it's like a turn-based. A lot of people don't like the turn-based nature of this game, but to me, that is an excuse because the game is so good. I definitely recommend. If you're interested in it, just give it a shot. It's an amazing video game. One of the best to come out in years. Ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. So I guess that's everything in this room, right? I think so. I wonder why, because like we saw him, we passed the perception check, and then we were getting surprise hits on him, but then he kept healing. It was so weird. I don't know why that would have happened. Never seen it under $50. Well, if you have the money for it, I mean, it's definitely worth your... It's one of the most worth the cost games, I think, that exists. But I know that's highly dependent on if you've got the disposable income, of course. Boo, 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 ba-doo. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, boo. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, boo. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, boo. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, boo. Ba 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 ba. Alright, we got a long rest soon. We'll lose the resistance to necrotic, which I don't know if that matters too much. Not really that big of a deal, to be honest with you. Alright, now let's talk to all these little weirdos. Oh, I guess he doesn't talk. Okay. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Why are these guys not talking? Why these guys ain't talking?
Enough dawdling. Come to my inner chambers.
Who are you to tell me to come to your... I don't even know who you are. You don't seem important.
Enough dawdling. Come to my inner chambers.
Oh, it's like Balthazar speaking through all these people, isn't it? Yeah. That's why there was like a disembodied head and then it said Balthazar, which I thought that was Balthazar. But no, Balthazar is like talking through all these skeletons, basically. I'm pretty sure that makes more sense.
for me.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba 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 ba. What's up, RPazza? Welcome in. Ba 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 da. We talked to this guy.
Enough dawdling. Come to my inner chambers.
Gotcha. Okay, so this path leads back to the Gauntlet of Shar, which I'm still kind of confused as to, like, what all this is. Maybe the Gauntlet of Shar is just this way. I don't know. This place is so massive and sprawling. So we've also got a big old door over there, too. But they definitely want us to talk to this Balthazar guy.
You dawdle. Come closer.
Let's see what's behind this door. Vault door? It's not illegal to open it, though. Interesting. Also, I don't know if this is going to turn into a combat right here. That seems crazy, because we just went through another big combat. But I'm going to save just in case. Ghoul Medic. Alright, so we got the big man himself, Balthazar.
Ah, the interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased.
Okay, so this is the guy, Zarel, who is Kethric's lieutenant, wanted us to help. So obviously helping them would be bad, because they're all evil. But I'm assuming you can be evil anyways. Balthazar presumes Zarel sent me. She thinks you're in danger of failing your master. Fought a battle right under your nose. Help would have been useful. True soul, bold of you to assume I'm a comrade. Naturally born. That's a strange thing to hold against someone. We've got a warlock option here. Well, I'm not just a true soul. I have some extra planar help, so to speak. I don't know why we would reveal that we have a patron here. That seems silly. And then just attack. I fought a battle right under your nose. Help would have been useful.
Do you truly expect your betters to sully their hands to aid you at every turn, true soul? Such a poor grasp of hierarchy. But never mind. Your potential may outweigh your ignorance. I am Balthazar, chief advisor to General Thorm, and entrusted with a mission of utmost importance. Do you know what is at stake here?
Zarel said Ketheric went... Well, okay, so they want to secure the thing that makes Ketheric invincible, which then obviously is bad for us because we need to kill Ketheric. So we obviously don't want to help them, but we could trick them into thinking that we're helping them, of course. The name Balthazar seems familiar, but not as a servant of Ketheric Thorm. Where have you heard it before? Interesting. DC 14 all over this place. Finally got home after a long day, brought the little one to the annual fishing contest, and then the beach. Great day overall, ending with BG3. Very nice. Sounds like a fun-ass day. Oh, success!
It comes back to you. Balthazar headed a monastic order that controlled a place called Ankethran in the deserts of Kalimshan. But he is long dead, from what you recall.
Yeah, this is a really cool design of this guy. I like his kind of like... He's almost got like a D20 on his face. Balthazar headed a monastic order that controlled a place called Ankethran, which is weird because it's like Ketheric Thorm, in the deserts of Kalimshan, but is long dead from what you recall. Balthazar. I heard of a monk by that name once. He died long ago.
Oh, him. Yes, I decided to take his name for myself. After taking his rib bones. Suits me better, I think. But enough idle chatter. Keep to the matter at hand. You do know what's at stake here, yes?
judging by how you're cowering in here, your survival. I mean, we haven't long rested, so I don't know if I want to trigger this guy into a fight. Enlighten me.
There is a relic here, one which General Thorn desires. No, needs. I will retrieve it for him, and you will help me. Ignorant you may be, you've shown some prowess in scouting and combat by making it this far.
Warlock persuasion. I'm not the type to make a deal without the details. Yeah.
I'm not the type to make a deal without the details. What exactly am I looking for?
Bum, bum. Advantage because we're a warlock. Okay, that's easy. Bum, bum, bum. Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep. Yeah, and leave him alone. He's just being nice. He's just being a nice boy. Leave him alone.
Fine, if it'll spare me your bleating. The relic lends the General his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it.
Yeah, duh. Why would you tell that to somebody that could obviously be your enemy? You need my help. This sounds like your problem, not mine. I think I'd rather exploit this relic after I've gotten rid of you. Man, if we were long rested, I definitely would want to do this. We might get totally boned, though, because that guy looks scary as hell behind him, and this guy is also probably strong, and then there's like 2 or 3 other dudes in here as well.
This sounds like your problem, not mine.
This is not a problem. It is an opportunity. And it is not a choice either. You will obey.
Ooh. I mean, we did save. If it proves to be too difficult, we could just, like, load, long rest, and then come back. But we do have an intimidation here.
There's always a choice. Like, I can let you live, or not.
This is going to be a hard DC, indeedy, but I think it's going to be pretty passable here.
Unfortunate.
Let's try it again. That should do it. Dirty 23.
Go then. You'll be back once you've had another taste of Shah's hospitality.
Okay, interesting. I mean, yeah, these guys are just pure evil, but it's kind of, you know, not as fun to just kill them. Gramishka Tail, Gouth Eye Stalk, Ghoul Medic.
A good one, not the one with the marrow.
So it looks like you can't really talk to those guys. Heavy chest, he's got Loth's Candle, what is that? Broken Moon Lantern, and then we've got Flesh. This would be a good time as any to go long rest, honestly. Yeah, that would probably be a good kind. Yeah, we should go do that. Go to camp. I wish Bethesda's games had dialogue scenes like this game. It's really well done. Yeah, Bethesda's not the type. I mean, Fallout is as close as we'll get. New Vegas kind of had this sort of thing. And that's why people love New Vegas. It's just not really Bethesda's style. They just do not put this much detail in. Bethesda's really good at, like, making big open world games with, like, really fun kind of quest lines to go through and side quests. But they just, I feel like they just don't care about dialogue. So, at least not as much. So I don't expect that to happen. But, I don't know. Maybe Fallout 5 will have, like, a different team, and then we'll focus more on what Fallout should be, which is, like, a lot of weird dialogue choices, ultimately. How is D&D? Is this campaign your pirate guy, or am I misremembering? Yeah, D&D was today, and it is the second, I guess third campaign with this group. We kind of had, like, one campaign, and then the group kind of changed, and we did that campaign, and then it went on break, and then now we have this new campaign that this was the second session of. So, yeah, he was, yeah, I was playing as my, pirate sorcerer Boreal
and it was super fun. Mainly combat oriented, getting a little bit of information gathering. But yeah, my guy is just, like, sorcerers are so much fun. You can basically just do whatever you want. Like, if you miss, you can have, like, meta magic to try to roll again. If you, like, don't like your damage, you can use meta magic to just re-roll the damage, which I did, and then got a huge roll. And then, yeah, you have so many, like, spells and options. So combat as a sorcerer is just so much fun, honestly. What's up?
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times, then?
Because you got to keep the reward rather than give it to your master.
I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Okay. Touched a nerve here. You still chose to do... Yeah, you chose to do it. We didn't really pressure you that much from what I remember. You still chose to do it.
I forced myself to do it. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies. But the price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ton of fun. I mean, you have to be the right type of person to enjoy it, because, you know, some people are going to think it's, like, nerd shit. And it is, of course, but, like, not everyone's going to be... I've heard a lot of horror stories where people are, like, bored of it and on their phones the whole time and whatever. So I think you have to have, like... To make D&D really work, you have to have a group that, like, genuinely wants to, like, be creative and use the theater of the mind and all that stuff. It's definitely up my alley. I'm, like, really committed, I would say, as a player. But, yeah, finding a good group is probably the biggest challenge. So, I'm sure there's meetups. You know, you can look it up, see, like, who's around you in terms of groups that are looking for people and stuff like that. But I love it to death. I mean, I definitely recommend it to anybody that's interested in it. The price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again. You can start anew now free? What does that even mean? I won't make you. And I won't make you.
It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Jeez, all right. Sorry, buddy. I mean, like, yeah, I don't remember pressuring you all that much, to be quite honest. You kind of just chose to do it. But it was very helpful. Got Lae'zel's strength from 18 to 20, so... I appreciate it. Alright. Auto select full rest. Oh. Boo doo 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 doo. Boo-doo. I don't know. This is always the thing of, like, these guys are pure evil. It's fun to, like, work with them, I would imagine, but also why? Because, like, we would definitely just want to kill them. But let's talk to Flesh, who is a flesh golem, a construct. The powerful enchantments that have stitched together this assortment of body parts have imbued it with both a strong defense and formidable strength.
Thirsty.
How does this thing have 10 wisdom? Because it's like, I want to use the wisdom stuff on it, but then it's like, it's 10 wise. Meanwhile, 6 intelligence. A version of fire. If this entity takes fire damage, it receives disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of its next turn. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. The entity will go berserk if its health diminishes. A frenetic rage racks the affected entity's flesh. Its multi-attacks each deal an additional 1 to 8 bludgeoning.
At once.
Knock targets prone. It also gains resistances to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning. Has advantage on strength checks and saving throws. This frenzy ends if the affected entity regains all of its hit points. Jesus Christ.
And I don't want to see any bite marks on it.
Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on the affected entity, and it has a +5 bonus to saving throws against spells that would remove it from this plane, like Banish and Polymorph. So this guy sounds insane, basically. Let's talk to him. You don't say.
Bring me a femur bone.
Okay, let's talk to Balthazar again.
I said you'd be back. Reconsidered my proposition.
I mean, like, I guess we could turn evil and help this guy and make Ketherick evil, but I don't know what we get out of that. You have resources to spare? Yeah. You have resources to spare. Give me something to aid my search. DC 14 again. Ooh. D4 coming in clutch.
Fine. I will assign flesh to aid you on your way. Ring this bell, and he will come. My brother is no intellectual powerhouse, but he is strong, loyal, and punctual. Should a fight turn against you, remember the bell.
Can I use the bell against Balthazar? Because that would be hilarious. Keep it. This is your problem, not mine. What exactly will you be doing while I'm out risking myself? Waited. He is your brother. Take the bell.
Flesh will remain here until called. But don't fear. He has very sharp hearing. I chose his ears myself. Now, get to work.
Item received. Summon Golem Bell.
Now.
I wonder if I should just kill this guy. Especially with, like, summoning his own brother to kill him. That would be awesome. Oh, he's got a nice-ass bed here. Stone bed with a cool little statue of Shar. Mirror, which is illegal to use?
And I don't want to see
interesting. Well, I guess we don't need to kill this guy, but we can use his brother to help us out. Okay. Bye. Oh, yeah, we still didn't agree to him, though. I guess we should still talk to him, maybe.
Bloody embalming fluid.
What's up?
Not lost your nerve, I hope. I tend to remove those from my creations. Too much fuss.
Right. No, I just decided to kill you instead. We'll see about that. There's not really a reason to do it now, ultimately.
Bring me a femur bone.
Alright, peace.
A good one, not the one with the marrow.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and lockpick this.
A couple turns should do.
Whoa, DC 30? Total bonus 5 to 8, which means we'd have to get a natural 20 if that even auto succeeds, which I think it does, but we specifically have to get a 20. Sleight of hand dexterity check. Who on our team? Does anybody else have better sleight of hand?
I wonder what the next move is.
Sleight of hand plus 0. Sleight of hand plus 1.
Time to rest.
Sleight of hand plus 4. Oof.
Hey, good looking.
Yep, that ain't happening.
Looking ahead.
Alright, so then, that's weird. Yeah, this is such a confusing area to me. Because basically we can meet this guy before we even do the Gauntlet of Shar. Oh, that's the vault, right? So wait, this goes to the Gauntlet of Shar directly this way. Yeah, this way. I saw your D&D dice pick. What are the other dice for? Since, like, with this game, it seems it's only ever the D20-sided die. It all depends. The D20 is like the classic Dungeons & Dragons die, and that is because, whenever you're rolling for an ability check or to hit something, you're rolling a D20. So, for instance, my sorcerer used Call Storm, which basically summoned this huge storm cloud and then, like, shot lightning down. But that's an area of effect spell, so I didn't need to roll to hit anybody because it just happens, and then the enemies make, like, saving throws. So, but then I use Dark Bolt, which I'm trying to specifically hit one enemy, or multiple enemies. So then, since I'm trying to hit them, I'm rolling a d20 to see if I hit them or not. Now, if I do hit them with the d20, then, because it's Dark Bolt, it has, like, I roll 3 d10s. So basically, it all just depends on, like, what type of character you're playing, subclass, weapons you're using, that sort of thing. Because some dice are going to be better than others. For instance, if you're rolling, like, a 1d4, the little triangle one, the maximum you're going to be able to roll is a 4, right? So it's really not great because whatever you're doing, you're just getting a +4 maximum if you get the highest roll. But if you roll like a d12, the highest you can roll is a 12. So it just all depends, like, what weapon you have, what spell you're using. The game's kind of balanced around the different dies to, like, just provide a more balanced kind of approach to, like, this spell would use this die because maybe it costs more, so it has a higher chance of damage, but yeah. So it is contextual based on, like, the spell or the weapon you're using or a specific thing that's going on in the game. But mostly it's the D20 just because that's the one that's the one that kind of gets used the most. What the oh yeah, the stupid rat. It's attacking me again. What's your problem, bro?
We outnumber you. Leave me be.
Yeah, you're also at like 1 HP. I think I will attack. Fine. I'll let you go. But if you bite me again, I'm literally going to kill you, just so you know.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
So Shar seems to be talking to us directly, which is interesting. Ghoul Scout. Orders from B. Pay close attention. Seek the means to access the relic. Search in the library. Do not deviate. Do not fail. Return promptly. B. I think B is Balthazar, of course. Yeah, no worries. I am always here to answer questions about things. Yeah. What are you making? Huh? Smells very sweet.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Yeah, we'll see.
Her most vaunted treasure.
Her most vaunted treasure? And then a large vase here. Candle and a bone. Okay, well, I guess this is the Gauntlet of Shar proper. Bulky door. Soft step trial. Oh, I love stuff like this. Alright, so we got the Gauntlet of Shar, which is basically a bunch of gauntlets in order to prove that we are worthy to Shar. I don't know what any of this stuff will be, but I love stuff like this because of the variety, so we shall see. Sacrificial bowl, and then we've got a bunch of iron gates which are locked. Some skeletons here as well. And we can also light the torches, but honestly, this whole thing has been heavily darkness themed, so I'm wondering if I light the torches, if I'll just get, like, some sort of bad thing that'll happen to me, so I don't know if I want to do that. But we can also lockpick those doors, and then we have a sacrificial bowl.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
This is one of Lady Shah's trials. Allow me. It's important.
As you wish.
Values those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence.
Okay. It's almost a hint to be stealthy here, not that our characters are very stealthy. Oh, yeah, looks like people are detecting. So the question is, do we want to split up here and try? It looks like we have to get past these guys. Oh my god. What are these? Shadows? Okay. So yeah, looks like we're gonna have to get through this without getting detected, which stealth is literally the bane of my existence. There's a button over there. And then there's a lever, which if I'm betting is the thing that will mark this trial as successful. The question though is how do you even get in there? I guess you gotta go back here. And there's like a jewel, which is what we need. So the only problem is if we split up and have one person do it and then they get caught, they're going to kind of be screwed, I feel like. But, yeah, maybe Shadowheart can do it. Split her. Go to her. Conjured Imp was spotted. Okay, wait. Everybody come over this way.
Shadow.
Come over here.
Cloak and Dagger. My favorite.
Cloak and Dagger, my favorite, like the Marvel Rivals character. Alright, let's try to attempt this with just Shadowheart. I don't know how smart of an idea this is. They spotted us, but they didn't attack us, so I almost feel like you have to do this stealthily. It has nothing to do with combat, but I'm not really sure. Alright, he's coming down this path. We can see the red where he's going to see us. Do we have any, like, we should have, like, a potion of invisibility, right? Or a scroll of invisibility, probably. Angelic Reprieve, Necrotic Resistance. Is Potion of Invisibility even a thing? I don't even remember. Tadpole Elixir, Serpent Fang, Remedial Potion. We have to have a scroll for it, though, at the very least. Potion of Speed, Oil of Diminution. Yeah, let's see if we have a scroll for it. Detect Thoughts, Mirror Image, Scroll of Sleep. What would be invisibility? The hate for Bella Ramsey. I think she absolutely kills it in that role, even better than Pedro Pascal, and that's saying something. I haven't watched the show, so as usual, like, she could do an amazing job, and that's great. Just from an outsider looking in, and obviously somebody that's played The Last of Us 1 and 2, I honestly look at her, and I really just cannot buy her as, what is it, Ellie? Forgetting what the character's even named. But, like, the character in the games was just somebody that immediately was, like, you know, really weathered, even for such a young person. You know, really, like, a weathered, you know, older than her age person, because obviously they grew up in this post-apocalypse. There it is. Grew up in this post-apocalypse and was, you know, like, what's the word? Like, rough and tumble, like, able to survive in this world. I cannot physically see Bella Ramsey as that. Now, again, if I watched the show and she, like, pulled it off, I would be very surprised, but if that's possible, fair enough. But I just cannot see her as it, because to me, it's like, yeah, she's Lyanna Stark or whoever she was in Game of Thrones. She's just, like, this little fierce girl, which is cool. But I just can't see it, man. I can't see it. So, again, if I watch the show, maybe I could come around to it. But to me, on the surface, it just really feels like terrible casting, just simply because she was, like, a popular character in Game of Thrones. That's my gut feeling, but I can't speak to her acting in it because I haven't seen it. Touch a creature to turn it invisible. Attacks against it have disadvantage. All right, so I'm going to use this on you. Okay. Assuming I don't even need to sneak now. Can he, like, see me? Because I should just be invisible, right? Forever? Oh, but it's going to go away once I interact with this button, isn't it? Oh, it's not? Okay. Soft step trial. Wow, this makes it easy. I mean, like I said, yeah, I haven't seen it, so she could be amazing in the role. I'm just saying purely from knowing her in Game of Thrones, purely from like how the girl looks in the Last of Us games is exactly how I would imagine a girl in that world looking. Like, to me, the character really fits the character design or whatever. You know what I mean? Bella Ramsey, I just can't buy her. Again, on the surface, I just can't do it. You know? It is what it is. Okay, what do we got here? Wrought iron gate and nothing else. Can I just lockpick this? Open lock.
Let's see what my touch can do.
Is it really this simple? I just have to get here? Okay. Oh! With the D4. Hell yes. Okay. Umbral gem, deep and dark like a starless night. Okay, so we just lit up all the torches. Can't reach this? Where's that backpack at? Lady Shar's words of guile.
To be unseen is to be welcomed everywhere.
Lady Shar's words of wisdom.
A soft step is better than any armor.
Yeah, tell that to a paladin. Destroyed Sharan plaque.
A plaque that once bore the teachings of Lady Shar, but now unreadable.
Lady Shar's words of daring.
Seek no permission. Take all that benefits you.
The rogue's mantra. Alright, I'm assuming we can just go as we please now around here, right? Lever. Yahaha! Doodle doodle beedle doo bap bap beedle doobity boo. Beedle doobity doobity boo. Yeah, that's cool. If she pulls it off, that's great. To be quite honest, I just don't have much of a want to watch the show just because I already know the story. You know, like, it was funny, like, talking with my friends when they first saw what happened in season 2 or whatever, like in the big episode. Because obviously I've known about that for, you know, a good long while. Whoa! Okay, hold on. So I just don't have much about it. Originally I wanted to watch it because it was getting really hyped up, and I do like Pedro Pascal, but what the hell? But yeah, I don't know. At this point in time, it's just like I know the story. I know the big moments. I don't really need to see it like portrayed in a show, to be quite honest with you. And yeah, I don't know. I just honestly get the vibe that Ellie was miscast. And again, my perceptions, my opinion could be changed, obviously, if I watch the show, but I honestly just don't have that much of a draw to it in the first place. Soft step trial key. An elaborate key plated with silver. What would that have opened? Oh, I guess that final... Yeah, I guess you can get the key. Who the heck is going to get here and not be able to, like, lockpick that final door, though? So I guess that's one way to do it. Okay. Well,
We done did it. Let's go check out the final rooms, though, just to see what's in it. We can link back up with our party, too, because there is no shades anymore. Judith? I didn't even know Judith was portrayed as... I just remember her being a baby, but I've been out of the Walking Dead game for a long time at this point. A lot of it's blind. Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, I know all the big story beats that I'm assuming that they're gonna follow pretty closely, so I just...
Trap. Be cautious.
I don't have much motivation to kind of rehash it. If anything, I'd rather just play the games again eventually, you know? Yeah, that's what I mean. Because to me, like I said, the voice actress and the like kind of design and characterization of Ellie in The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 was basically perfect. Like, I thought it was really well done, and she is an exact representation of who that character would be. And it was really well done. And then when I saw that they cast Bella Ramsey, I was just like, man, I'm sorry. That's just, to me, that just flat out seems like very bad casting. But, like I said, if I watched the show and if she pulled it off, I would be very surprised. But if she did, I would have respect for her. But I don't know, I'm trying to think of another. Like, to me, like, Pedro Pascal, like I've always said, like, for Joel, that makes sense. Like, I get that. Bella Ramsey, I don't know. Visually especially, like, I just feel like she looks so baby-faced. I just really don't buy her in that role like I do with Ellie's design, personally. The Gauntlet of Shar. The Gauntlet of Shar, from where an army of dark justiciars shall rise and join battle against those who shun her embrace. It is said that the name of this most sacred of sites has two meanings. Firstly, it is a series of trials that Lady Shar's initiates must surpass if they are to join her most vaunted ranks. Secondly, it represents the most martial facet of the Night Singer's embrace, the armored fist that shall crush her foes, but gently cradle those who serve her. Initiates cannot advance to Lady Shar's final test until they have earned the rite of passage. Each trial shall yield an umbral gem. Each gem shall bring the victor closer to the Night Singer. Once the way is clear, the final sacrifice beckons, and spilled Selûnite blood shall herald the rise of a new dark justiciar. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. I wonder if there's going to be anything in any of these large-ass vases. Any shows that you are watching as of right now? What have I been watching? I think we've been in a movie mood lately. Like, we watched Jurassic Park. That was really fun to go through again because I honestly didn't remember any of it from watching it as a kid. I was terrified of it as a kid. And then I watched A Cabin in the Woods recently as well, which really holds up. Great film. Love it. I don't think I've been watching any shows. I caught up with Invincible, but honestly, I feel like Invincible is the most overrated show in recent times. I cannot believe how popular that show is. It's a solid, fine show, but like the level of hype that show gets is insane to me for the level of quality that it's at. Plaque.
Her most hallowed mercy.
Okay, and this keeps going down that way. So anything that's like resonated with me, not really, except for films. Like Jurassic Park was great. Cabin in the Woods was great. I feel like I may have watched like one or two more that I'm not remembering at the moment either. All right, let's go. The next trial. The self-same trial.
A very gory idea of art.
A very gory idea of art. Casting can really make or break a show for sure. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I think there's something to be said for somebody that's not, like, typically cast in a role, but then also pulls that role off. Like, that's very cool.
But obviously casting exists for a reason too, because I think you do need to kind of visually buy somebody in a role as well, depending on what the role is. So, like I said, I think Joel, yeah, Pedro Pascal to me is great casting for Joel, especially because he visually looks like Joel with like the feathered kind of rusted hair. But also just, I know that Pedro Pascal can play that role. Like, I've seen him in other stuff. I know he can play kind of the grizzled, you know, older father figure, whatever the hell. So, like, to me, that's good casting. But I've always, with Bella Ramsey, I've just always felt like, oh, she was hot in, she was a hot button, you know, character in Game of Thrones. So let's channel that into this. I was like, I don't know if that was the right choice, personally. Sacrificial bowl.
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. I need to do this, same as before.
I wonder if this affects anything, allowing her to sacrifice herself. I mean, yeah, this is your thing, man. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Oh, Love on the Spectrum we did watch, yeah.
Lady teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Yeah, we watched Love on the Spectrum, not only the US version, but also the Australian version. Yeah, that show was great. I really like, it just kind of makes you understand people on the spectrum more so if you don't have anybody like in your family that's on it, or like I don't really have anybody, I mean, some people, but like I wasn't really close with them and stuff. So it's a great show for kind of like allowing somebody that's not as familiar with it to like understand how that stuff works for people on the spectrum. So I enjoyed that show quite a bit. Skeleton. The self-same trial. What does this mean? Skeleton. Oh,
I smell a trap.
Where? You smell a trap. What is that? Tiefling? Oh. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. Okay, so we got Lae'zel. We are mirrored. Defeat your reflection to complete Shar's trial. Attacking another player's reflection will incur Shar's wrath. And they're ambushing. Only be spotted with a successful perception check. I wonder if they literally get everything that the yeah, it looks like they do. Wow, this could probably be like a horrendously problematic encounter here. Okay, so we've got a mirrored reflection of everybody. Shadowheart. So I guess you could probably just walk into this with one person and just do a 1v1, I'm betting. Okay, so Thyr's up here. I like how he's just called Tiefling, because they can't call him Thyr, I guess. And Karlach's over there. So how do we want to do this? Let's do a short rest.
Just a brief respite.
I guess we'll try to sneak over. Because if I could hit Ghost Thyr with Eldritch Blast, that probably would be the best move. But I don't know if I can hit him from down here. I see you, Ghost Thyr. Oh. I can hit him with 98% advantage. Is that going to move him? Looks like not, so I'm just going to go for that. Only 40 HP, too. Do we want to crit ourselves? Yeah, sure. You're not the real Thyr. And I do not fear the fake Thyr. Alright, so that wipes out fake Thyr, and we got... Oh. Karlach attack Thyr, but I don't know, like, if we do any of this stuff, it might invoke the wrath of Shar, so I'm saying no. No. Alright, Karlach. So we've got to attack Shadow Karlach with Karlach. Now, Karlach should be able to jump up here. I would bet target's too far. What? I know you can jump. What? Can't re... Oh my god, we're like blocked in. Ugh, I hate what... This is so annoying, dude. So, can I move like... I hate when this happens. This is the most annoying thing ever. Because I'm basically just screwed because I can't, like... I'm blocked in by my team. I could use a potion of glorious vaulting, maybe, and just jump over there. The potion of glorious vaulting. Triple your jump distance as a bonus action. I'm gonna drink that. Tell me she can jump, please. Ah, it's a freaking bonus action. Oh my god. So annoying. Okay, ranged attack, I guess. 50%. 7 and 8 damage. Extra attack. Misses. Alright, just go over here. That sucks. Shadowheart uses the dash action. Uses jump, which we can counterspell. I feel like it only matters if we... Wait, what? Jump? Oh, triples or jump. Okay, yeah. You can use that. I don't care. Conjured Imp. I guess we'll just go over here and we'll go invisible because I don't know if he really does anything. So we'll just go invisible. Enter.
Stay focused.
Shadow. Oh! Alright. Let's blow up fake Shadowheart with real Shadowheart. Wait, what? Saving throw. Oh, because she's got the Lathander's light thing too. Interesting. Wait, so she takes more from radiant damage too, doesn't she? Ba, ba, ba. Yep. So, we will go for a Guiding Bolt, my lord. And a spell slot 2, my lord. 55% chance to hit. Which misses. Alright, in turn. We are Thier, who can't really do anything because...
Another step forward.
We will invoke the Wrath of Sithis if we do that. So we'll run away, we'll in turn. Lae'zel. Critical hit on Karlach. Action surge. Jesus Christ, what is that damage? Lae'zel cast Hunter's Mark on Karlach, but with Lae'zel we can use Mage Slayer, which we definitely will do, and then we don't want to do anything with Thier, so we'll confirm choice. 13 damage and also concentration broken, pretty good. Lae'zel, alright, so let's smash fake Lae'zel. Fainting attack.
Taste my fury.
20 damage. Let's go for main hand attack. Misses. Will action surge. Main hand attack. Okay, one more will do it. Yep. Don't even have to look at it to know it's gonna miss. Fake Karlach rages. Okay. Misses on Karlach. Deals 9 on Karlach. Karlach's gonna be super low now. Your turn as Karlach, and now she's freaking hiding. Can you still not move? Are you serious? Oh, you're frightened. Okay. Well, that's freaking annoying. Is there any way to, like, cause light over there? I think she's, like, literally, like, right here somewhere. So maybe if I throw, like, a bomb or something. Throw. Oh, I can also mass healing word. Yeah, let's do that. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, then we're gonna like throw. Let's throw a arrow of ice. Like right. Path is interrupted. Okay, like right there. Arrow of ice was hit for bludgeoning damage. Hell yeah. Fake Shadowheart silences in a sphere. Uses Shield of Faith on herself. Runs away. Real Shadowheart. I don't think we can even... Yeah, we can't even get over to her unless we have, like, Jump or Misty Step and I'm not realizing it. Triple your jump distance. We probably have a scroll of Misty Step. Oh, dash. So I could go here, scroll of Misty Step, but that's an action, right? So I can't even do anything. We also have the Light of Lathander, don't we? Critical miss on the opportunity attack. Yep, there's Karlach. Alright, let's just do Preserve Life. Bum, bum, bum. Conjured Imp will just enter.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Fear. Just try to hide, I guess. Hide.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Enter. Menacing attack on Lae'zel, which misses. There's the repost, which freaking misses, because Lae'zel is literally just cursed for all of eternity, I suppose. Okay. The Eternaut. Snowfall that comes and people just start dying. Interesting. Haven't heard of that one. Dubbed over in English just ruins it for me. Yeah, Squid Game. Yeah, no, I'm also all for subtitles. For me, whenever I ingest any form of media, it's like I want to ingest it in the most pure way possible, which is why I don't go with mods a lot of the time. I'm a freaking are you serious? Oh my god, this fight is annoying as hell. Okay, 12% advantage with... Oh my lord, are you serious? Fainting attack. Can I like... Okay, so can I Misty Step then? Okay, I guess that works. Main hand attack with a 36% chance to hit because we're frightened. Yeah. I knew it. I was like, Lae'zel has reverse luck. If she has a low % chance of hitting, she will hit. But if she has a high % chance of hitting, she will never, in 1,000 billion years, hit. Alright, so then we got Karlach. Jesus. Oh, my God. Whoa. I'm just gonna counterspell her. Doesn't... Okay. Doesn't deal damage, right? Yeah. So we can do things as long as they don't cost, as long as they do not damage them. Man, with Shadowheart, it's just so hard because you can't, like... Her stuff, like, never hits. We could Spirit Guardian. Yeah, that's probably the move. But as soon as we hit Karlach, we're going to invoke the Wrath of Shar. So we have to only hit Shadowheart. But, like, Shadowheart cannot freaking hit anything to save her life. So, we'll go for Guiding Bolt. We'll do a spell slot 4. Why not? 55% chance to hit. It's like there's literally no point. I just know it's never going to connect. It's crazy, man. Mass Healing Word, spell slot 4. Okay. Conjured Imp. Okay, so what's the deal with them? Mirrored. Attacking another player's reflection. I'm not even going to try it. I'm imagining the Imp can do it, but it's
can't even catch my breath.
Alright, dude, go here and then hide, my dude. Bum, 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 bum. Lae'zel can't do anything. We'll just move her over here. Yeah, we'll stay in the light, too. And the turn. Karlach, who goes after Karlach, deals 12. Downs her again. Jesus Christ, this fight is really kind of annoying. What just happened? Sunbeam? Oh my god, nope. Spell that. Huh? Yeah, this is super annoying because Shadowheart just needs to kill this person, but she's never going to be able to because she cannot land a damn thing. Actually, I can use Spirit Guardians now. Okay, Radiant. Do that. So that's an action, and then I need to walk into her, and then can I also bonus action heal? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Mass Healing Word. Do that. Rascioro. Alright, then we're going to move into her to deal radiant damage. Did I just... Did I just accidentally hit that Karlach? Uh-oh. It incurs the Cheater's Folly. Affected entity has all ability scores reduced by 1 for attacking a reflection that's not direct. What? Oh, this is so crap. So we should have just attacked everybody. It doesn't even matter. You get, like, barely a negative. Alright. Okay. Enter. Conjured Imp. Enter.
Where do I go from here?
Fear, enter.
Victory awaits.
Lae'zel, enter. There's Karlach. Entropic Ward. They rolled a 27 to hit. What does Entropic Ward do again? Yeah, do that. Critical miss. Nice. Okay, what is your HP at, brother? Okay, so we might be able to kill her if we walk into her with Spirit Guardians.
Press on.
Good. Oh, wait, once you kill them, you can attack the other ones? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. How far does Preserve Life hit? Nope, that ain't gonna work. Alright, enter. Got the Imp. I'm just gonna, yeah. He doesn't have the self-same trial, so it doesn't even matter. 88% chance with advantage. Wow. The Imp done did it. Wait, what? I thought she... What just happened? Huh? Conjured Imp What? Conjured Imp was hit for 12 acid damage? I am so confused. Alright, so does Tyr have this, like, weird thing on him? It doesn't even say anything about the trial or whatever, so I'm pretty sure I could just hit Karlach in the face and kill her, and it's fine.
Can carry me.
So we're gonna do exactly that. Goodbye. Okay. That was really freaking weird, man. But we did it. What's going on? Are you dead?
That took the edge off.
Yeah, so I basically screwed myself over by going with the rules, but we barely even needed to, because honestly, even if you break the rules, it's not that much of a penalty. So I feel like this could get crazy depending on your build. You could probably get totally effed over if, like, the AI having your stuff is, like, much more powerful than you would think. So luckily, we were able to do it, but Jesus Christ, that was probably the hardest fight in the game so far, just simply because depending on what your deal is, a bunch of crazy stuff can happen. Okay, I gotta pee. I will be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay. Ba ba do da do dee ba da do da dee do ba dee do do ba da 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 dee. What's up, Kit? Welcome in. I've never listened to Opeth. I've heard good things though, but never heard him. Yeah, I like the idea of the mirror fight. I always like that sort of thing, but I feel like it can really get insane if your builds are weird, and then mirroring that could like mess things up. Like for instance, having Shadowheart be able to use that Light of Lathander, and it's kind of funny though, because then if Shadowheart has like the Light of Lathander and then reveals herself, that's pretty funny. But also that Sunbeam is pretty like horrible for like the enemy to use against you. So it's cool, but I just was kind of like, I feel like you don't even need to really follow the rules, because like it's not, you get a -1 on ability scores, as if that even matters ultimately in a fight. What up and goodbye, Alex Quaid. Ba 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 boo ba boo. Ba 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 ba. Well, not sure how much longer we'll go, because it is 9:00 p.m. on a Saturday night. Wanted to have more time to stream this game this week, but this week was just a bit hectic. However, like I said, for anybody that missed it earlier, we will be streaming Wednesdays for the Patreon moving forward. I'm going to try to not change that basically ever. It was always just hard streaming 3 days a week on the main channel, and then also finding a good day for the Patreon stream. But now if we're doing Mondays, Fridays for the main channel, and then Wednesdays for the Patreon, I feel like that would be much more balancing, and I can plan around that way easier than having a weird off day where we're doing the Patreon stream. So all that to say, next Wednesday we'll be streaming this, and then into the foreseeable future we'll be doing Wednesday streams. 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The Umbral Gem. Killer Sweetheart. What is up there? Ba 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 ba. All right, so that's the second Umbral Gem out of I don't know how many, but we need to get all of them to pass the trial, the gauntlet, if you will, of Shar. Let's go around and check everything real quick. Do 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 do. What's that? It almost looks like a little plinth there, but I can't really interact with it. Ba 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 bing ba 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 boom ba boom. By the way, for anybody interested in Dungeons & Dragons, we're also going to be doing a one-shot, which if you don't know what that means, basically just a self-contained session with like its own story. Because we're doing a little special session next month. And so I'm going to be playing, it sounds like a plasmoid blood hunter in like a weird, like, kind of mad scientist lab sort of setting. So that'll be quite fun. Killer Sweetheart. What are you? Executioner, when you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit. Once spent, this effect refreshes after long rest. So that is really good. That is not bad at all. Question is, I feel like Lae'zel would be the best for that, because Lae'zel is definitely our resident killer. So if we go to Lae'zel and take a look at her rings, what would better benefit that? Weapon attacks deal 2 acid damage. It's okay. Arcana and Religion +1. So we definitely want to switch this for Killer Sweetheart, because that's way better.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Now, what are these little traversal Umbral Transporter Transpositional Flux? I don't think we saw one of these in the last trial, right? Oh, so that just takes you back to the start. Okay.
That's what I figured. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 boom, ba, da, dee, da, do. Alright, so we definitely have to heal Karlak too, but I suppose we'll do that once we see another trial. Hanging corpse.
A ghoulish display. It is clear the victim suffered greatly before dying and being put on show.
Ba 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 beep ba ba boom ba do ba beep boom beep ba ba boom. Big statue titties, big statue titties. I said big statue titties. There's some big statue titties.
Her most sacred path.
Her most sacred path.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Look where's
Rat.
Unworthy of dark cloak. Unworthy of dark fur. Unworthy.
That's a mean old rat. Wonder what's bothering it.
I don't want to just kill the rats. I think Thir does have a soft spot for the animals, even though these things are rude and they're straight up just attacking me with, like, nasty, infectious bites. How many rats are here?
This is the path of heroes. Your feet sully it.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
2 legs, too familiar.
Okay, they're all just basically saying the same thing.
Join an army, became an army. Leave!
No. You can't tell me to leave. I'm doing my best.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
No. I will pass the trials.
We outnumber you. Leave me be.
Okay. I mean, even if you guys outnumber me, you're gonna deal, like, what, 1 damage? Rusty Spear. It's like a bloody candle. Okay, so that keeps going that a ways, and then this says that this is her most sacred trial. So, let's go to Karlak. Let's use a potion of healing. So you have all the potions of healing.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Faith Elite Trial. So what is this about?
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. Allow me, please.
Go on.
These were said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step. Guide me. I must remember where to step and have faith that she will guide me.
Okay. Must remember where to step and have faith that she will guide me. Well, this sounds like a Shadow Heart
What's next, I
job.
wonder?
Let's make a save, because I don't know exactly what this is going to be. Okay, so she's got like 3 orbs. Oh, so maybe we just have to follow the statue that actually resembles this one somehow. They look the exact same though, right? This one's got a skeleton though. I mean, they look like the exact same statue times 3, don't they? And then that's the orb right over there. Wait, can I see the pathway? I can kind of see the pathway right there, can I? But not during this part here. So maybe we're just not supposed to have any light, because if we have light, it might ruin the trial. So I think we turned off the Lathander's light, right? Let me check. Lathander's light is active. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I don't really know what the puzzle is here. So 1 orb is gone now, so we get 3 try. I mean, I don't really... What's the puzzle? Because I can see this path here. Yeah, I can see it like all the way over. Oh, are you just supposed to jump onto this? That's interesting. So if this stuff does go away, so... Oh, are you supposed to go to the statues themselves, I guess? We jump onto this, and then we go like that, and then this goes from the corner, and then it just goes straight up, it looks like. Or we can at least go here and then jump over to it. I guess. So I don't know if there's like another solution. Bum, bum, bum. Beam, yum, yum, yum. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, now it's... I mean, we could just literally use it. I, like, barely fell off it. We can literally just use the jump spell, can't we? Just jump over here. And then just jump over there. Right? Is that a trap at the edge of it? Okay. I don't know what the actual solution was for that, which kind of makes me feel...
Fading fast. I need healing.
What the hell was that? Well, I'm a little confused as to what happened there. I don't really... Because, like, I could see a path. If I had to guess, I would say, like, you can't have any light or something. And then if you have, like, no light, you can see vaguely that... Because you can see it now. But there's also light. So I'm confused by this. Because there's this path here. You can kind of see it, like, in the Pokemon Gen 1 Fuchsia City Gym. But, yeah, if you have the jump spell, you can also just jump across it. So I'm not sure what the intended solution was, but we made it happen regardless.
What to do?
So I will take it. Alright, filters by Podions, then go to...
Is that blood? No.
Let's move on. What? Oh, what's that? Oh, the rats. So like a bunch of NPC icons. It's like, hold on. That looks scary. Whoa. The soft step try. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what's happening here? Okay, so there's a bunch of enemies in there, but I don't... What, is this like a barrier? What even is this? Okay, let's save that for last. Lever, and some more rats.
Unworthy of Dark Cloak.
There's something strange about the vermin in this place. Can't put my finger on what, though.
Something strange about the vermin. Beast, level 1 rat. Dark vision, which is a little weird. I guess they would normally have dark vision, right?
This is the path of heroes. Your feet sully it.
Right. So I've heard. Okay, then what does this lever do? Okay, so this just takes you back to the front part where the gauntlet. Oh yeah, that's right, because this was blocked last time. It's like hard to even get on top of this thing. Whee! Let's go. Bom, bom, bom. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. What's up, ladies? Let's go this way. So I don't even know if we need to go in here, but I'm assuming there's maybe one more. Oh, what's down there? Interesting. Okay. Let's head inside. Silent. Oh.
Be cautious.
Oh, so this whole thing is the silent library. Interesting. Well, if that's the case.
Carefully now.
We definitely want to break that little orb there. Question is, can we do some like sort of big attack here? Oh yeah, we can't even cast anything. Shoot. Entropic ward, sure.
I won't give in.
So we need to get our party involved with this.
A purpose.
If I can just get down there, I'm gonna try to sneak in there, but we're gonna get caught for sure. Yep. Okay, who else is not in combat? Shadowheart, let's get her in as well, and then Karlach also. Now whose turn is it? Thyr's turn. So Thyr can still attack. Oh, especially with the... shoot, we should have summoned the Flame Blade. That would have been smart. Psionic Overload. I need to get down there and then main hand attack this thing. Can't reach destination. Why? Can he not even move? So we can almost get there. I guess we should just throw something at it. Okay, we're gonna throw, and let's throw a... Ooh, brilliant retort. Throw a bomb that explodes on impact. Smoke powder bomb. Path is interrupted. Go. Huh? Oh, this thing is... Oh, if we break this, we can then do stuff. Okay, is this... Okay, so we want to hit that with radiant damage. Why did that not take any damage, though? That's weird, but alright. Enter. Justiciar Nightweaver. Shadow Step. We can do Shield Below. Or Fall Prone. Ooh, that'd be nice. Gets the save. Justiciar Soul Hunter. Critical miss on Karlach. Miss on Karlach. Justiciar Avenger. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with Doom the Dark Age. Dark Ages. I'm definitely interested in it, but I may just play it off camera. Psionic Beckoning Darkness. 216 necrotic damage. If it enters or starts its turn in a lightly or heavily obscured... Okay, I'm just going to counterspell that. Nope. Sorry. Lazel. All right, we got to get down there and smash this thing. Tell me you can jump down there, please. Oh, my gosh. Okay, can you...
just need to hit it with like radiant damage, basically. 100% chance with disadvantage, sure. Shoot it. Yeah, do some little things on it. Whoa, this game is slowing down like crazy right now. Whoa, okay. I feel like this game's about to crash, literally. Do we want to action surge? Yeah, sure. I don't know what is happening with that slowdown. That's like super weird. Okay. Provokes attack of opportunity. Let's just go like right here so we can give our people some area to move. And
My turn.
Karlak, I need you to get right. Oh, she can do it. Okay. So we're gonna frenzy. And then we're just gonna hit it. No! Why do I always do a range attack by accident, man? It's so annoying. Main hand attack.
Want another?
Beautiful. Alright, so now we can use spells.
Ready.
Ooh, oh, tell me I have the big thing, please. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be very satisfying. So if I use it here, target is blocked. Okay, so we want to get down here, ideally. Critical miss, nice. Watch, it's just going to block me. Yep. I knew it. Every time we have like a really cool thing to do, man, we're just like 1 pixel off in some weird freaking zone. It's so annoying. Okay, so we can't even... Yeah, unfortunate. Because all these guys take more radiant, right? Yep. And she cannot hit anybody to save her life. Although Spirit Guardians, yeah. Okay, radiant damage, do that. Beautiful. Then we got a bonus action. We'll summon a spiritual weapon. We'll go for the trident. Just kidding. We'll go for the maul. We'll put it right there. End turn. Our turn as the spiritual weapon. Let's use Concussive Smash. Critical miss. End turn. Okay, our turn is there. We got 1 more level 4 spell slot. Slow. Target up to 6 creatures and slow them. Movement and actions are affected, and their AC and Dex saves are reduced by 2. You know what? Sure. Let's do it. You get slowed. 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 Is there only 5 dudes in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who do we not hit? Who did I not hit? I feel like I didn't click somebody, but I'm not sure who. That's fine. All right, let's do... where are we? Okay, so can we get up to this guy?
Don't slow down.
Let's do a offhand attack melee. It's for 8, but does get the save and the turn. Justiciar misses. Lae'zel ripostes for big damage. He's slowed. Ranged attack on Shadowheart, which misses. Spirit Guardians kills that guy. We're going to go for a reckless attack on this guy. Critical hit. Holy freaking moly, Lois. Yeah, something's glitching with this with the wheel. It's really weird right now. Okay, hit this guy for 90%. Beautiful. Frenzied strike. He's dead too. Beautiful. And the turn, we got Lae'zel. Where's this guy going? You ain't getting away. Executioner, which I forget what that does. Let's move over here. We got a bonus action, ranged attack, 42% chance with disadvantage, 55% chance. Let's go for this guy. What is Executioner? Once per long rest, when you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit. That's so good. Oh my god. Probably not worth for the ranged attack, but it's nice. Spiritual weapon. We'll go for Maul Below, 65% chance. Hits for 8 on the turn. Shadow Heart. Guiding Bolt. Spell slot 2, 65% chance. Hits for 36, one-shotting him. Go for Fear. Eldritch Blaze. 80%. Huh? Path is interrupted by what?
What path lies before me?
Beautiful.
Stay
Beautiful.
vigilant. There are traps here.
What do we get blinded by? If a character has high strength, their jump can get you extra distance. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do with Lae'zel. Whenever I can, basically. Teachings of Lost, Dark Justiciar. None can match the fervor and dedication with which the Dark Justiciars serve Lady Shar. They are her most loyal, most ruthless warriors. Trained in her methods and imbued with her sacred doctrine, each initiate must take the life of a Selûnite before they can call themselves Dark Justiciar. That way, it can be said that every member of their ranks has already wetted their blade with the blood of a Lady Shar's foes. Okay. Justiciar Night Weaver with a jade.
Trapped.
The bookshelf is trapped? That's new. The bookshelf is trapped? Like, how does that even work? How are we... Bro, how are we failing when we have, like, literally, what is it? A freaking 5 to 8 bonus? Come on, man. Ridiculous. Are you... Okay, just blow up then. I honestly do not care. Just blow up.
This'll be fun.
So many traps in here. Here we go again. Okay. Teachings of Loss, Forgetting, and Loss. A dense tome written in an elegant script outlining the teachings of Shar. Loss teaches us the truth. In its void are we our purest expressions of ourselves. There is nothing nobler than to forget and to surrender oneself to the darkness. For that little grief that gets us there, the Dark Lady rewards us with Night's eternal embrace. Tome of the Soft Step Trial? The ancient tome advises Sharan initiates how to triumph in the soft step trial. They must excel in some of Lady Shar's most cherished arts, such as stealth, lockpicking, disarming, and evasion. The unsuitable, the unsubtle are destined to fail.
Let's have a look.
Oh, so you can get like little hints to the trials here, it seems like. Interesting. So I always wonder, with these trapped rooms, which are just so insanely trapped, can we just like press a button to disable them? Wait, this button is trapped?
Maybe not.
Maybe not? Huh? Okay, I don't know what that does. Rows of books. Yeah, we're getting pretty horrendous luck with these trapped disarms because we get a 5 to 8 bonus, meaning the most we would need is like a, what, 11? Okay. Dirty 20. Teachings of Loss. Don't even know what that's called. What can silence the night song? Only the night singer herself, Shar, mistress of the night, lady of loss. Her names are many, but her purpose is simplicity itself. Light was a mistake, and life is an illusion, a discordant song composed of lies, breaking the peace of oblivion. Put your faith in Shar as your champion. Allow her to silence the false song in your heart and return you to her embrace. Nothingness is all you need. The eternal womb, where you are safe in the darkness with Mother Shar. Fair enough. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 boo ba da boo. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Well, I have no idea what that was because we just all failed that perception.
Seemed to work.
So I guess that button there was for some reason. Come on, ladies, pass the perception check. Oh my god, man, constantly just getting so horrendous. RNG really just wears on you, you know? Okay, gilded chest with what? 173 gold. Rose of books. Just blow up. I don't even care. Ba, ba, ba. Tome of the Self-Same Trial. A dusty tome advising Shard initiates on how to please the Night Singer by succeeding the Self-Same Trial. Initiates must ensure they defeat their mirror image. Any violence meted out to others will be penalized. Yeah, makes sense. I'm curious about the thing, though. How do I, like, read what this thing's name is? The final sacrifice of the Moon Daughter? It is said that the sacred spear was once wielded by the Night Singer herself and now awaits her chosen champion. The elders have placed it in a secret place, safe until its intended wielder discovers it. With it in hand, a final sacrifice can be made at last, and the foul moon with Seluna shall weep bitter tears and forsake her misguided followers. But let no ambitious of the night be tempted to seize the spear for themselves unbidden, for they shall find it an inert bauble, stripped of its holy purpose. Let all of Lady Shar's children be honored to protect the sacred instrument. When the time comes, they shall know they aided the progress of Lady Shar's destined warrior and helped usher in a return to the endless ecstasy of oblivion. Ba 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. So I'm assuming these other buttons do nothing.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Yeah, I guess they're just trapped buttons for some reason.
Looks like a trap there.
No, 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 no. Yeah, it's literally almost better to just let the traps explode, honestly. Ba, 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 ba. Can't reach this? Teachings of loss, lights love. Love is the cruelest of all the lies used by Lady Shar's foes. It is a disease, one that can ensnare hearts for a lifetime over something as slight as a passing glimpse. Love is arson, a destructive flame offering fleeting light and comfort to the one who feeds it, while insulting Lady Shar's cold, infinite darkness. Extinguish the fires of love. They shall burn you with their heat, choke you with their acrid smoke, and in the end leave you with nothing but cold ashes and a hungry heart. Sounds like somebody got broken up with to me. Closed library. Ooh. Closed library section. Only those who have proven themselves worthy to the Mistress of Night are invited to look upon her secrets. 4 controls adorn these walls. 1 permits entry. Place yourself at the center of the sanctum. Seek the northwest corner, but be wary. Enter here unwelcome, and darkness will be quick to find you. Okay, so that shows you how to find the right button then, right? Because they said northwest, which, yep, would be the northwest button. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I really want to read the thing on the Trial of Faith or whatever it was. Yeah, this one. Ba, 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 ba. Tome of the Faith Leap Trial. Your tongue may claim to have complete faith in Lady Shar, but does your heart follow suit? Dare you trust your instincts and navigate her sacred darkness with only your faith to protect you? For those who believe that darkness is a holy path that leads to the Night Singer's embrace. For those of weak faith, it shall become a hungry, pitiless maw intent on swallowing you whole. Tread only where Lady Shar bids you to, and you shall have nothing to fear. I still don't understand that, though, because I didn't really see a way that indicates the correct path to take. I mean, I've seen that a lot in video games, obviously, like, you know, do a leap of faith and all that, whatever, but I'm not understanding what the hint was to be able to find the correct path, although, again, maybe it was just jumping from statue to statue. I don't really know. It's kind of weird.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
You don't say. Oh, couple of traps here. Gas pit. Disarm. DC of 21. Okay, got a 22, but it's going to be hard to do that again. So, probably, I guess, should throw something. I don't, like, can you just throw something immediately from the world? Cancel. Throw. It's always hard finding something like to place on these. Web grenade. Blush cap. That work? I guess we'll just try to avoid it. No. Actually, those gas pits should trigger if we do something bad, right? Pile of books. Skeleton. Sharon Initiate's notes. A scrap of parchment covered in desperate scrawled guesswork. If the rumors are true, the answer lies within the pages of these books. It must do. A hidden way to become the first among all dark justiciars. How can I not pursue such a prize? It does not matter if I was not commanded to walk this path. Lady Shar will surely admire my cunning and tenacity. I will scour every page, devour every word. I must find this relic. I must win a place at her right hand. Okay. Well, there's traps literally everywhere in here. Scroll of greater invisibility and
Best
hold
avoid that
monster.
trap.
You can definitely reach that, dude. What are you talking about?
That's curious.
How can you not reach that? Is there like any way to? Can I use like telekinesis? Like how do I?
What's
Maybe
cooking?
Karlak can like jump to the top of this or something.
No one back home will
Well,
ever
hopefully
believe
nothing
this.
useful is in there. Relief of Shar. Teachings of Loss, Oblivion. Emptiness is a holy state, one to be pursued and admired. To void oneself of all feeling, all attachment is to approach the purity of Lady Shar's embrace. We each must struggle in our own way to turn from the temptations of light and life. Remember that all those false comforts will betray you in the end. Only the sacred nothingness will endure. Yes, P. Lynch. I didn't... Like I said, I've seen that, you know, that puzzle before where it says to take a leap of faith, but I didn't really understand exactly what the solution was, because you can just pop a jump spell and then jump from statue to statue, but also I was able to see pathways, so I'm assuming it's something to do with light, but... yeah, I just didn't know exactly what the game wanted me to do. Riddle of the Night. Okay. Teachings of Loss, Own Secret. Lady Shar knows what you bury deep inside your spirit. She knows what pains you and gnaws away at your very being. Be open with her about your failings. Let her place the soothing hands of oblivion upon your wounds. Let her know you utterly so she can release you from your shackles. And then Riddle of the Night.
What can silence the night song?
What can silence the night song? I don't know if I'm supposed to know the answer to that, but we've got a Relief of Shar.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
What?
What can silence the night song?
Oh, it's like a thing I have to put in there. What can silence the night song?
What can silence the night song?
I don't know. Like Ghost Gym, it glitched for my playthrough and I could see the path. That's what I'm saying, is I could see the path too, but it seemed like at the beginning... Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see the invisible pathway, but I'm not sure... When you got close, it went away, so I don't know if the game wanted you to memorize it or if there was a way to reveal it. I'm not really sure, but I was basically able to just jump from statue to statue to get the thing, so... I don't know. How do we... Okay.
What can silence the night song?
What can silence the night? Is it just like light? I don't know. How do we figure this out? Find the night song. Oh, maybe Shadowheart will know. Yeah, let's talk to Shadowheart.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
What can silence the night song, bruv?
The only thing that I could think of is to read those books we just got. And one of them is the answer here. Glitchy, but not 100%. Yeah, I'll probably just look it up to see like what the intended solution was, because I do want to know.
Sharon Initiate's notes.
Oh, the answer lies within the pages of these books. A hidden way to become first among all Dark Justiciars. Okay, so yeah, it is one of these teachings, it sounds like. Teachings of loss. Oh, is the answer love? Love is arson, a destructive flame. Extinguish the fires of love, they shall burn you. So the answer could be love. Oh, what can silence the night song? Only the night singer herself, Shar? What can silence the night song? Only the night singer herself? Okay.
What can silence the night song?
Oh, am I literally just putting... I don't feel like it would be the book, though. That seems weird. I want to make a save here. Like, the book sounds weird, but... Yeah, let's try it.
What can silence the night song?
Teachings of Lost, the Night Singer? Insert? So that was it. Okay. Yeah, I almost thought it was going to be like, oh, that's the secret spear in there. Oh. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The Spear of Night. Ooh. Plaque.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Trust your secrets to the night. Plaque.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
Dark Justiciar helmet. Oh, shoot. Very rare. Magical durability. The wielder has a +1 bonus to saving throws against spells. Covert, critical. While obscured,
The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. Constitution saving throws +1. Not proficient with medium armor. So all these are going to be for Shadowheart, obviously. Okay, the plaque.
Shroud yourself in blackest night.
And then we have the Dark Justiciar half plate and the Spear of Night.
This is no ordinary spear. It may be important. Best keep it close.
Yeah, I would say so. It's most likely important, yeah. Okay, so then let's take a look at that. So we've got sort by latest. The Spear of Night. 1 to 8 damage. Shar's Blessing. If Shar allows it, use this spear to kill Night Song? Oh. Okay. We'll give that to Shadowheart. Dark Justiciar half plate medium armor. Shar's Umbre. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on stealth checks, advantage on Constitution saving throw checks, and Shar's Aegis. Encase yourself with a shimmering field of magic that increases your AC by 2 until long rest ends if the armor is unequipped as a bonus action. I mean, it doesn't seem like amazing,
What am I to do?
but it's interesting. So how does this compare? Flawed Helldusk Helmet. This is definitely better. And then does she want this? I feel like we might have something better here. You are invested with the power of the meadows and woods. Bark skin, increasing your AC to 16. Which right now it's 16, but this would also be 16, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is definitely better. Yep. So put that on and then send this thing back to camp. Flawed Helldusk, send that to camp. Do we want to equip the spear? 2 to 9 damage. I mean, it's definitely worse than the other thing, but we may need it to kill the Night Song. Whoa, that looks sick on her. Oh, hell yeah.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay, cool. Well, we found the secret spear, which apparently allows us to kill the Night Song, and I think we have all of the paradots or whatever the hell, too, to finish the Gauntlet of Shar. So, that's a good place as any to end for today. I'm excited to see how the rest of Act 2 pans out. This is a really cool little section of the game. So, thank you very much for watching the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we will be streaming Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time moving forward for the Patreon stream. So, if you want to stay up to date with this playthrough, that'll be Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's basically what it's going to be until, I guess, Favorites in July starts, pretty much. Because I think that's definitely the best slot for it. So yeah, this stream was brought to you by the patrons at patreon.com/Grolvana. If you'd like to sign up, get involved, it's literally $1. You can cancel at any time. Big thank you to the patrons, and thank you for watching. As far as other content, we will be back on stream on Monday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time for most likely more Animal Well on the main channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Adios.